my brothers stay sharp. We don't always agree, right? But we don't have to. And the reason being is that in a family, we don't always have to agree with your mother, father, brother, sister, none of that. But we show love and we show up for each other. So one thing Sharp said, this introduced himself, is that we need to get out in the streets for the violence that's going on in our community, right? The same way as we show up for police violence, right? So usually I would refute that, right? I would get statistics, data, empirical data, and saying this don't work. But I was like, yo, you know what? You're right. Because a lot of times in our communities or in the city, in this metro area, we lack the showing up for those who need somebody to show up. Y'all feel me? And so, since it's a smaller, intimate group, I would like to go around the same way I say, hey, my name's Tori, Ferguson protester, and I'll give everybody like 24 seconds to introduce themselves, the organization, and what brought you into whatever you're doing today. So we start to the left.
Hi, I'm just here to support. My name is Yvonne. I am from Denver. We're visiting friends and doing some work here in the city. We were also here to support.
David, you're from Denver, working on a construction education program for the inner city youth to participate in the redevelopment of their own community.
I'm Dave. I'm with OPS.
I'm Andre Cole. I'm a community activist.
I'm Zulu Azak, Anita Tops. I'm a Universal African People Organization, and I was a Ferguson protester.
Here I'm retired journalist and
I'm Don Crozier. I'm with the League of Women Voters and the Voter Protection Coalition. And anybody that's not registered to vote, please come and see me. I can register you and get the names in this week.
10th degree experience right now.
Let's start with the top.
For justice.
I'm doing mostly
I'm Jolene, I'm a member of Boston Band Action, and I'm here to support all of the Boston this summer, all of the builder and support. I'm Martinez, and I'm also involved in Street Action for the
I'm Shelly. I'm a Ferguson frontline protester.
I'm Shael, the mother of 7 sons, passed away in this community. So out here just being school, want to help and see what we can do in reference to our church to come out with the community and basically find some ways to continue to join people and continue to go down the same path that they made.
My name is Anaya. I'm an organizer since I was 15 when Young Witches Action, IFA, and began to organize.
Uncle George, also.
So what?
I'm on the ground with the first one.
David Chern. I just finished my first term as STA president of the illustrious Harrisburg State University, community activist, and I'm just doing what I can to support. I was out in parts of Ferguson, parts of Berkeley, so wherever we need to call for social justice, I'll be there.
I'm Mary Rochnak. I'm an artist and entrepreneur, and I have stood up for Black women and men in the last 5 years, Black and brown women, are where the answers are, and that's where we should be looking for our leadership.
My name is C. Shaw. I'm the youth ambassador for the city of St. Louis. And I don't think you realize how long I've been waiting on an opportunity for us to come So before we get into a deeper conversation about what is violence and all those things, ancient African culture, spirituality, ancestry, a lot of ancestors, those who are not with us, we speak their names into existence so they can be a part of the conversation. And so on the count of 3, any person who was killed by violence in your mind, just start saying their names. Y'all ready? Give y'all some names. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Tanya Cole.
Derek Myers Jr. Maya Crawford and Darren C.
Tanya Cole.
Nat Turner. We close out with Ashe. So we say Ashe. Kind of hard. Some of the people, ain't just a person in the book. Some people, I know those people. It's really rough. So listen, I really want to start naming what violence is. So really that we can understand what violence is, because we saying stop the violence, but if we don't name it, we could be missing something. And so everybody who had the courage to show up, take a break from their day, an hour, 30 minutes, 45, 2 hours, whatever you got, I appreciate you. And so we want you to be a part of the deep conversation about naming what violence is. So if anybody wants to start throwing some things out, take out the phone and come catch on one of these things. You can take your phone out. Yeah. So you can write down if you get anything past the pre-game list of what violence is. Yeah, I'm gonna work. So Farrakhan didn't introduce himself.
What's up, St. Louis? Farrakhan Shigar. I wear many hats, man, but plain and simple. I'm a young black man born and raised here in St. Louis. Experienced the trauma, experienced the drama, experienced the violence, experienced the peace. We've experienced it all. And by us being here, we're hoping to use that experience and that reflection and that perspective to really change this conversation, but take this conversation and taking it back to the streets and transform the streets. And when you transform the streets, you transform the institutions like this institution behind us. So that's who I am. And what's up to everybody? And come on, y'all, let's step up and do what we got to do.
So I know one, I'm let's start off the top. I know we talk about gun violence, so I don't know if people know. Last night, 2 football games, 2 different places, one in the city, one in the county. Shots were rained out. The young girl was killed, I believe, in the city. Possibly a young boy as well. And we're not sure who was shot. And so I know gun violence is one of them. Can anybody name anything other than gun violence?
No jobs.
Pharmaceutical.
Domestic violence.
Think local. Think local.
Directly,
You walk outside your front door.
Making holidays.
Closing of schools.
But I think guns is the biggest element that driving this country.
You said guts.
Guns.
Oh, goodness.
The prevalence of guns is what's changed dramatically in the last few years to the point where, I mean, you know, if you can have an argument, it shouldn't end in gun violence, right? But because everybody is happy, you know, it's unacceptable. And we have this organization, the NRA, that has this country by we've got to fight that. We've got to say it.
We got guts. I'm gonna keep that. Even though you didn't say that, but I'm gonna keep that because I think lack of guts also is a problem too. So guts, we heard gun violence, we heard poverty, in essence, domestic violence. In essence, I heard closing of schools, political misrepresentation. Did I miss anything?
you like to name anything else?
Lack of will from city administration and the entire side.
I got this particular issue. I made a song called "Put Down the Pistol," and usually when I go and perform that record, people think that I'm talking about the physical weapon. They think I'm talking about the physical gun, right? But there's a lot of things that pierce us that aren't necessarily projectile. Okay, so like dirty looks, yeah, those pierce people, you know, and dirty looks kill people. Okay, slander and backstabbing, you know, it might be, you know, it might be invisible, but it's tangible. You have to feel that. So, you know, when we say put the pistol down, you know, we want to save people before they get to the physical death. You know, let's save them from the mental death, save them from the spiritual death, which leads them to that physical death. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we talk about, you know, treat people with something. Stop giving people dirty looks. Okay? Put your pistol down. Stop, you know, being bullied on social media. You know what I'm saying? Put your pistol down. You see what I'm saying? We all kill weapons that may not necessarily kill physically, but we all carry weapons that end up killing us mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and now people are just looking for home players. So, for me, you know, when we think about that, we have to be a little bit more involved with, okay, it's bigger than just that. It's, you know, because the fight didn't start with that. It started with every look. And somebody saying something. It was a shot. Let's just call it what it is. It was a shot. You know, and then you see that shot, you shoot back. So now you got to my mental. All right, so you know, then you get to my spiritual, because now I'm hurt because you hit me or you punched me or it's on TV or it's been recorded. So now you got to my spiritual, right? Now my spirit hurt, my emotions, right? So now I'm looking for a gun. because I have nothing left but my physical, and you're not finna take that from me. Right? So, for me, I just think that we just have to put the pistols down. Put the pistols. I think one thing, Shorty saying is that it's things that's unseen, things that's probably not discussed a lot. But to tag into that, we have to be able, as a community, to address it, right? So really, I like, as a train, when I train, I try to decipher what the solution and the action is. We try to get to two solutions. So is it legislative, or is it some community driven? Meaning in the next 90 days, is it any way possible to get a law passed? Or is anything that we can do in the next 90 days in the community to change it? So I'm going to go off the list so we can have this and then we can share the list. And so the first one, of course, is gun violence. And so is there any way that you can pass a law, or is it more things that you can do in the community that we saw gun violence? So short hands, who think a law that happens in the next 90 days that can change? Just short hands. Short hands. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm just saying we all know the law in the next 90 days.
You have to spare about the fact that our legislators have our best interest in mind. But you need to promote. You need to get out there and promote shit.
Yeah, for sure. We put the parameters on the next 90 days. So I'm saying if we have a law, and we push that law in the next 90 days to get it passed, that's the question to the state or the local legislation.
Yeah, that was my question. Is, do we take the steps to put it in motion so that the law can be passed, or are you talking about actually getting a law passed in our moving state, in the next 90 days? I think we can take steps to move, whether it's knocking doors or making phone calls or applying constituent pressure. There's stuff that can be done in a 90-day period that will move the ball. Will the law actually be passed in 90 days? No, but it takes longer.
So, who agreed? Can y'all hear me? Who agreed? Michelle said a gun buyback.
Yeah.
Who agreed that that's one of the solutions?
It's something every time my child dies in our
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
90 days. So who agrees, show of hand, who agrees that a gun buyback in the city of St. Louis will help curb gun violence? What's up, bro?
I think so.
It's a start. Are there anything outside of a law or something that we can push on politicians before the session starts over in September, or anything that we can do to push for the politicians to do, or the elected officials, or the public safety director?
My biggest thing with the gun violence is just like what we said, there's no witnesses to it. And there's a reason why people are witnesses. They're not a witness because our Missouri Supreme Court said, and if you are a witness, a criminal has the right to have your name, your address, your telephone number, and any information that we just and any information. The only thing that has to be taken out of that statement is your social security card. And I know this because I was a witness and they showed up at my house. And they showed up at my house because they had paperwork in their hand that their attorney handed to them and let them read with my information. And I know that there are some that are in prison right now with that information, waiting on the day they get out of jail to come visit. So what we need to do, we need to push. We need lawyers. We need our legislators. We need them to start some work to change this decision that our Supreme Court made. Because who's going to tell knowing that they're putting their family in danger. So we need to start working on that. Because if we start getting people arrested, they have no fear. They don't have any reason to be afraid. Because we're not going to tell it. But if they have a reason to be afraid, if we start pushing and keeping our information confidential, and it is I cannot think of the lady's name right now, who's over the public defender. She's the one that's fighting to have that information put out there. Our circuit attorney, even Jennifer Joyce, and she was not my favorite, she fought against that, but she lost. We need to bring it back. We don't need to sleep on that. We need to get that change. And we need to start. Maybe it will change in 90 days, but we can start and we can make some significant progress in 90 days.
Hey, can I say something on that? Stay
Say,
simple.
hold on, can you say your name?
My name's Donald Boyle, and I'm just concerned with State Senator Miller Nasheed. During the last session, she introduced a bill to address exactly what you're speaking on, young lady, to protect witnesses who come for identification. You know, and I would strongly advise you and anyone else that's interested in that issue to look into that and get behind Senator Nasheed as she pushes that forward. You know, I remember distinctly her talking about that bill right before they broke for recess. So that ball has already been rolled. It just needs people to get behind these. Some of these bills are being stalled, you know, and some of these things are being stifled. So if you get with Senator Nasheed in your time and speak with her about that, I'm sure that she will provide you with any information you need. Also, I want to say that per the United States Constitution, a defendant, because when you are accused of a crime, the presumption of innocence is the presumption of innocence is the standard that they go by. So by you being a defendant, and I'm an ex-offender myself, by you being a defendant, you have the right to disclose. You know, because you can't confront an accusation. Someone is accusing you of something without the constitutional right to confront your accuser. So a lot of times it's not so much that the public defenders or the attorneys who represent the client just necessarily morally want to release that information to people who may use it to come back and harm family members of people who saw something. But they have a constitutional obligation. So whatever legislation can be worked on to protect a defendant's innocence, a presumption of innocence, as opposed to releasing that information, you understand? It's really a slippery slope there. Because if you were accused of a crime yourself, and you were fighting for your life, say the state trying to give you the death penalty, you will want to be able to confront that information, because it might be something shady going on that could send you as an innocent person to prison. Now, probably 8 out of 10 situations, that's not the case. The person who was arrested and confined more than likely probably did. But we do know that there are innocent men and women in prison. And that's all I want to add. Thank you, sir.
My name is Guerrilla. I'm the CEO of Harrison State University of Straight Mathematics. Mindset, right? So scripture says that before you can do anything, it's already instilled in your heart. And at that point, like, you already committed that crime, right? So if I already have this negative thought, this negative mindset, not necessarily towards Steve Trump right here, but maybe towards somebody else, but maybe you rub me the wrong way. Like, that's just me expressing myself in an entirely negative way. So we need to be able to, I think felt like this mental health issue. At first, I didn't think it was as big of a deal as it was, right? Because I've been through some traumatic stuff. My mom died at 14. I refused to get therapy. I didn't see the point of it. But I began to realize how important such small incidents are. So we started studying in the schools and having our school system fund our counseling sessions and work sessions so that we can be able to say, like, you know, we understand you've been through this traumatic incident, but rather than you go home to an impoverished neighborhood, a lot of our students are in impoverished neighborhoods, where they go from trauma to trauma at home. We need to be able to give these kids a release, allow them to express themselves, allow them to de-stress, so that once they go home, they have a safe space. They have somewhere where they can go and they understand, like, they're not in any more trouble. In my opinion, that's one of the steps we need to take. So even if we enact these gun laws, if the hatred is still in the heart, it's not going to do much difference.
Right, amen, brother. Right.
I want to say, I don't know if the advocates policy legislation. This is on the website that tells us a little bit about it. Yeah.
Right now, I don't know. In the best immediately, we could be working. I think there's a real moment where we could get something passed at the federal level for universal background checks. So right now, in Missouri and many other states, it's illegal to buy a gun from an unlicensed dealer without a background check. So that's a way for people who want to harm others to be able to buy a gun. So it's illegal. It's not going to fix everything, but it can stop any deaths. So I think we can use put pressure on our senators. Majority that feels discouraging, but we should be doing it. Text to 64433 to be connected to our senators, following what and the comments. You know, but that's the most immediate thing. And then Missouri, we just got to keep putting pressure on. I feel like this is the moment. Get a red flag law passed. With that would allow the family or law enforcement to ask the judge to look at the facts about someone who's proven shown signs that they're a danger to themselves or others to be able to temporarily take guns out of their hands. There's due process thing, but it's again something that can save lives from either homicide or suicide.
I also know we have a elected official here.
Megaphone. You have an audience license.
Good morning. So I am Gary Johnson. I'm the councilman in the city of Guerrilla. Just like the lady said, immediately we get behind this legislation. So HR 3435, which behind us in play, just introduced federally. I believe we can get behind that. So that'll help us get control of some of the, like you said, volume and selling, and also where the guns are sold, and also where you can carry guns and things like that. So I believe getting behind HR 3435 right now would be probably one of the most immediate things we can do. Next Wednesday, on the town at Guerrilla, and myself, I've introduced a resolution in Jennings to support this bill. So immediately, that's something we can do. And again, Gary Johnson, councilman in the city of Jennings.
If you want to have other people back that at a local level, who are we talking to in our own districts?
So like elected officials like myself, John Muhammad, I know he put a resolution within the city and it passed. So I'm mimicking that. some of the things we do is they pass and go through the elected officials, the local officials, and get them to get some kind of resolution on the books to support that. And let's get behind it. Let's get behind it. Listen, like I said, we can put restrictions on where they sold, you know, where you can carry them. So like right now in the state, you know, you can walk in all kinds of places with your firearm. But if we get control over there locally, we can stop that. You know, we can stop what people carrying.
To have control of what's going on. Because when you have instructions, you're supposed to be carrying that thing until you point it and shoot. So you can't. Correct.
Yeah, so we would like, yeah, get behind that. We would hope the state would you know, allow to step back and allow the local government to enact those things. And then another thing about that bill, it allows for local governments to get grant money too, to help police training, mental health, things like that. So that's another thing they're going to do. So yeah, so it's a public safety bill.
So I know that. Yes. So I know one thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. So just talking. So we do have a lawyer here. I'll let him speak.
How you doing? I'm Gerald Christmas. I'm a former prosecutor and I'm a defense attorney now. And in reference to what you were saying about witness information, everybody's entitled to defense. And in order to give you an adequate defense, we do have to know who the witnesses are. But we don't give your personal information. Your personal information is redacted in the police report. They give us a redacted police report. Now, we do have the opportunity to depose witnesses because we have to know if we're taking a client to trial what your statement is going to be, and we want to get your statement on record. So that does come with the part of being a witness. But you also have to have the courage to be a witness, and you have to have the courage if you want things to stop in your community. I live in a neighborhood where gunshots were fired all the time on page. I called 911 and say, how many shots you heard? One too many. I shouldn't hear none. You know? So, and they said, well, you want to leave your name? I leave my name, I leave my address every time. And after a while, the shots started to diminish because whoever was shooting knew that somebody was going to call the police and they were going to patrol that area where they heard the shots coming from. But we have to, the fear of crime is greater than crime itself. And so we have to stand up. The fear of crime is greater than crime itself. I've seen it on both sides. I've worked in the prosecutor's office for 7 years. I've been on the defense side now for about 15 years. Education. We have to educate our people. We have a significant population in the black community in St. Louis that is undereducated. The more education you have, the less likely you are to be engaged in any of this foolishness. And before I open a file, I can tell you about the defendant. More than likely, he didn't finish high school, or at best, all he has is a high school education. He generally has a broken home. There's no father in the home. Most black kids are looking for their father. I don't know anybody looking for their mother. They're looking for their father. And so we have to be fathers to more than just our biological children. We have to reach out to all these children and try to work with them at a younger age. We do need to curtail the sale of weapons. The Second Amendment, though, unfortunately, is not going anywhere anytime soon in our lifetime. But we have to change the mentality, and especially the mentality in the black community, because you can take the gun away, but if you have the same mentality, you just pick up a knife, a bat, a stick, you'll find another weapon to carry it out. So we have to get into the mind. And our children are being bombarded on a regular basis with a lot of negative images about themselves and promoting everything for money. You know, we're living right now where everything is being promoted to us for money. So you can do anything as long as you get the money. And we have to move back and pull back on that and have stronger, more and stronger